Hey guys, it's Bree. So I'm back with another video. I know it's been a while and I really wasn't necessarily planning to film today, but I just missed filming so much. I was like, I just gotta give them something. So it is good to see you. It is good to be back. I just kind of wanted to share some of the things I picked up yesterday with Britt. We went to Walmart shopping and I just got like some, like personal self-care things, and I just kind of wanted to share that with you and just kind of, talk about like things that I really like, things that, I'm doing now and things like that. So if you're interested, just keep on watching. So it has been like quite a journey. I know that we have not been consistent in videos. So yeah, I think part of that is like I've been developing routines. Because before I was just very like all over the place and I didn't really have routines, and so now I'm like kind of developing routines for myself, and I do want to share those with you guys at some point. So yeah, that's just one thing. So I'm just gonna start. I have like two different bags next to me, so I'm gonna start with the bag on this side. So this is kind of like a whole bunch of different stuff. It's not just like, it's like you'll just see. Okay, so first I have some apple cider vinegar. This is just a Walmart brand. um I use this for myself for like various things. One of the things I use it for is like something like I was saying, like with the routines, like something that I'm trying to do now is like a weekly like foot soak. So I'll like have the little bubble bath thing and I'll put like apple cider vinegar in it and some other stuff and just like let my feet sit in that for a couple minutes and then, do like whatever else I need to do. So yeah, I was running out of apple cider vinegar and the one that I did have ended up expiring, so I was like, let me just get a new one. So yeah, I have apple cider vinegar here. I also got like regular vinegar because I use this sometimes when I'm doing laundry. And it's good for a lot of different uses as well, like cleaning and stuff like that. But when I wash like towels or things like that, I do use vinegar, so I ran out of that too. So I was like, let me just get more. Um, I got a pair of scissors because I like need to like this is like something I need to stop doing. Like I'll try to like use my nails to like open things and I'll end up getting like damage to my nails. So like just having scissors on the go, and like I don't know why, but like there's like how you're like you can tend to lose socks easily. Like for some reason I just tend to lose scissors easily. I don't know what it is. So I just got another pair of scissors because I want to be able to like, open things if I need to without damaging my nails. Another thing I got was sriracha. Because I don't know, I just got into sriracha like last year and it's not always available. Like it's very hard to find now, but I found it, so I was like, let me get some. I've never used this specific one before, but I was like, let me just give it a try. I just lately have just been really liking like spice or like just that heat on my food. So yeah, I'm really into the sriracha right now. Um, so something else that I've been trying to like do is like always have things on hand with me, like when I need something. So I will want to have like more than one of something, like, like have something for my purse, have something for like when I'm at home, have something for like if I'm out, just like different like things, like having different, like a different bag for whatever you need it for, or like just having it on hand, you know what I'm saying? So I've been like trying to get things to like have specifically like for my purse or, like for my work bag or like whatever it is. So I've been getting like multiple things of things that I fit in there. So one of the things I just got more of are these Kleenex tissues, and I do use these, like even if it's not for like um blowing your nose. Like there's times where like you go to the bathroom in public and there's no toilet paper, like it's tissues. So, it's like things like that. Even if you're just like wiping off something, like just having tissues. I just didn't I had bought some before, but I used them up, so I was like, let me just get more. So I like to like have these on hand, like toss them in different bags or whatever it is, and just have them whenever I need them. Um So I've also updated my oral hygiene routine, and I'm still kind of experimenting with that. So I picked up this mouthwash. Um, I've never used it before, but I heard good things about it, so I'm giving it a try. It has 20% aloe vera, and the review of the person that was talking about it, they were saying like it has, I think, oxygen in it or something. So it's like it's good for like the, I guess, balance or well-being of your, mouth health. So I was like, let me just try it out and see. Um, but I am still using Cloisis though. I didn't use it for a while, but I'm starting to use that again. So I am using that still. But I'm just really still experimenting with like different products and seeing like what routine works for me. But I definitely think that the routine I have now is better than the one that I did before, and I don't even have that video up anymore. So yeah. Um, this is just like from the brand Bragg. It's like liquid aminos. It's like a gluten-free kind of substitute for soy sauce. And I have been using this a lot. Like I either use this or coconut aminos. Um, but basically, um, I've been making a lot of like, I guess like Asian inspired recipes lately. Like it's kind of like my go-to for the week. Like so I use it in a lot of different recipes. So like this is kind of like my go-to thing right now, and it's healthier, and I mean, some people have different opinions about soy, but if I can reduce it in my diet, then that's what I would prefer to do. Um, I have dealt with some health issues over the past year, so like I'm trying to improve my health and like my eating and stuff like that. So I have been trying to eat gluten free as much as I can. Um, there was times where when I would eat like a lot of things with gluten, or just yeah, a lot of things with gluten, I would end up getting joint pain. I would have like gut issues, digestion issues. It just caused a lot of issues, and then I'm also trying to reduce sugar as well. Um, but it's still a work in progress. So yeah, just and then one of my other goals is drinking more water. So I'm like trying to think about ways to work on that. So like once I really get my routines together, I'm really gonna like give you guys all the tea on it, because I've been really like trying to work on myself and stuff like that. So one of the things I got in terms of like food, I'm kind of annoyed that this like thing fell off, but I got some almonds because almonds are good for you, and I wanted to make some salads and include them in my salads. You can also use almonds and make your own almond milk. I've seen videos about how to do it, but I've never done it myself. So maybe one day I can do it myself and let you guys know how it goes. Um, I got these before and I liked them a lot, so I got more of them. They're like these breakfast biscuits. It does have 11 grams of sugar, which you might think is kind of a lot, but I just like them because when I eat them, like they don't give my stomach any issues, and they're pretty filling, they taste pretty good, and it's kind of just like a go-to snack. It does have 30% iron in it, so that's pretty good. So yeah, I like these, and they're kind of just a nice snack. Even if it's not breakfast, like if I'm just hungry, I just grab them, and I like them. And also, I like these as well. They're these gluten-free oven baked bars. I used to love eating the Nutri-Grain bars, but those are not gluten-free, but these are, and these are like they taste pretty similar to it, so this is also another snack that I like. So I really have been trying to eat gluten-free, and like, yeah, like when you do it, it's like you want to kind of focus more on like eating the healthier things, so like, the fruits and veggies and stuff, and that's something that I am working on. Um, but sometimes you just want to have those comfort foods, those snacks and things like that. So I just like to have like, those gluten-free snacks on hand. And the nuts are a good healthy snack too. But I guess the other things I just showed you, they're more like those like when you have a sweet tooth and you want something that's still gluten-free type thing. So I've also been doing more like trying to try baking from scratch. So I do like this gluten-free flour from Bob's Red Mill. I also really like the Target brand gluten-free flour. Like I do notice a difference with that one. But this is just, I didn't go to Target, in this haul, so I don't have that one, but I do like this one as well. I baked cookies with this one before and I think they came out pretty good. Um, so yeah, I've been kind of trying out baking and cooking and things like that. And then I also got this toothpaste. This is from Arm & Hammer and it says Plus TheraBreath. Um, I do like to use Arm & Hammer toothpaste. I only use it like I'm kind of right now in a place where I'm alternating between toothpaste because I do like to use sulfate-free toothpaste and this one isn't sulfate-free, but I like to do like a once a week like sulfate toothpaste, if that makes sense, just to kind of do like a more deep clean. And I do notice like with Arm & Hammer toothpaste, it does really help with whitening. So I do like it for that reason. So currently I've been using the Arm & Hammer baking soda toothpaste, but since I saw this one I was like, ooh, and it says new, so I was like, let me just try this and see how it is. And it also says whitening, so it's kind of just like the best of both worlds. So I'm gonna try this out in my routine as well and see how I like it. And then I got like a couple little travel size things. So I got this mini first aid kit, and I just think it's just good to have on you, especially if you need like a band-aid or something. And then I also got this native deodorant. This is the coconut and vanilla one. I have the green one of this, but I've never had this one. But when I smelled it, I was like, it smells really good. So I got this one, just to have something on hand, like I said, just having just a little deodorant if you need it, or if you forgot to put some on, or if you didn't put on enough, things like that, just like having that there. And then this is just like a mini toothbrush holder, like if you're, traveling and you want to hold your toothbrush in something. So I got one of those. I actually got two of those, but the other one's probably in that bag. And then I think I've shown this before in a haul. I think like a long time ago, but I got this lotion. This is the Palmer's Fade Milk. And I've used this before, and it's not meant to like lighten your whole skin. It's really just to fade the discolored areas. I'm sorry for that piece of dust that just flew. It's really just to fade the discolored areas, and so like they say you'll notice a difference within like 14 days. And I have noticed a difference when I use this lotion, and that's why I've got more of it, because I actually have a bottle like right there next to me, but it's like kind of running low, so that's why I picked up more of it. But yeah, it says it brightens skin, balances tone, targets dark spots, corrects discoloration, and deeply moisturizes. It has 5% niacinamide, and it's hydroquinone free. Um, I do tend to like when I've been using it lately, I do tend to layer it with another product that's kind of scented, just because it does kind of have like a smell to it. Like it's not like a bad smell, but it's kind of just like a strong, like it kind of reminds me of the smell of Elmer's glue. So like if you're trying to smell good, like you don't want to just use that by itself. So that's why I tend to put like a body butter or something on top of it, just so like it kind of reduces the smell of that lotion. And then I've also been working on my hair routine. I have another hair product in the other bag, but I use this Shea Moisture Intensive Hydration Hair Mask. This is pretty much like every time I wash my hair I use this, and like I haven't found one that I like better than this. Like I've been using this for like a few years now, and it's just the best for me. Like it really moisturizes and hydrates my hair. Um, when I've been washing my hair, I just basically put it in my hair, leave it in for like 5 minutes and rinse it out. Back in the day, when I was like really deep conditioning, I'll leave it in for like 30 minutes up to 2 hours, but I've been not doing it for as long, just cause like time and stuff. But even if you only do it for 5 minutes, like your hair is still gonna have that like really, it's gonna be soft once you rinse it out and everything. And so yeah, that's what I've been using in my hair routine. My hair has been growing a lot. Like, I wanted to talk about my hair in a separate video, but like, my hair did grow a lot last year. I did get a trim at the end of last year, and I'm due for one technically now. But Trimming has helped, although I've been kind of trying to stretch them out more, because I've been trying to protect my hair more, so I'm able to stretch them out more. But I did get a silk press at the end of the year when I got that trim, and it came out really beautiful, but I did get heat damage, so I have been trying to repair that, and so that's part of why I've been deep conditioning a lot, because that does help with, just building up back, um, just the health of your hair. So I've just been trying to repair from that. So, yeah, deep conditioning has helped, and I kind of wanted to share a routine of like how I've been, trying to help my hair since I got that heat damage. So yeah, you can look out for that. I'll try to film that whenever I can. And then the other thing I got is this journal. It says Faith, Hope, Love. And it has like this galaxy kind of like print to it. I've been journaling a lot. Like you can see like the inside. It's like this. Um, but like I've been journaling a lot. Like I literally write like every single day at this point. So I go through journals pretty quick now. And so yeah, I've been liking journaling. Just writing things down, writing out my thoughts and ideas and things like that. So I like to have an extra journal on me, especially when one of mine is like kind of halfway or like closer to the end of being finished. So yeah, I've been going through a lot of different journals, and also like not even just for like me like writing out my own thoughts and feelings, but just like when I want to learn about something, just having a notebook where I can take notes on that. So another thing that I've been doing is just learning a lot, like just educating myself on different topics that I'm interested in, that I want to learn more about. So I've been, having different, notebooks and journals for those things. For example, like I've been wanting to learn more about like financial knowledge and things like that. So I have a separate notebook for all the, notes that I'm taking about these different things I'm learning about. Um, that's just an example. So yeah, I've just been, you know, taking notes on things, just trying to learn what I can about what I'm interested in. So now we're on to the other book, the other bag, sorry. And I wanted to share these. So these are like my go-to teas now. Like I've been drinking tea pretty much every day, and I know that like I need to work on, honestly, I need to work on like whitening my teeth, because I feel like I've been just drinking tea so much. But I just love tea. Like I just been drinking tea so much. So I really like the green tea classic from Bigelow, but the decaffeinated one. Um, I think because another thing that I've been doing is kind of like working on like eating according to like where my cycle is. So like, um, like in the weeks leading up to my cycle, like not having caffeine. So that's why I like the decaf green tea. Um, and so yeah, I'll like have that, and I'll either put like some liquid chlorophyll in it. I also have like this other powder that's supposed to help with like restoring your gut. So I'll put that in it as well, because that's like a lemon ginger flavor. So it's kind of like it all mixed together. So I do that too. Um, so yeah, I've just been doing green tea a lot. And then also chamomile tea. So I've been really liking it, especially for just like when I feel like I need to relax, or when I want to like really fall asleep. Like that's my go-to. So yeah, chamomile and green tea, like those are my go-to teas. Um, and then I just got this as a snack. This is just not really a snack, but like I've been wanting to like make sure that I'm getting enough protein in. So this is kind of just like a supplement protein shake thing. It's from Muscle Milk, and this is it has 1 gram of sugar. They have a 0 sugar one, but this one has 1 gram of sugar. And it has like a whole bunch of like healthy vitamins and things like that in it. So I like to drink these. It has 32 grams of protein, which is like a pretty good amount. So yeah, I like to have these on hand. So there's like 4 of them. Um, I also have like protein bars too, but I didn't get them in this haul because I already got them before. But yeah, just like protein drinks and protein bars. I try not to have them like too often, because if you have it like too often, it's not really good for you, but just kind of having it like in moderation, just to, have a little boost of protein. Okay, so this is the other hair product. So this is the Mane and Tail Herbal Grow Conditioner. So I had a bottle of this that I'm running out of, so that's why I got more. Basically what I do in the shower, so like kind of how my wash day is now, is that I will put conditioner in my hair before I shampoo. So like my first step is putting conditioner in my hair and then I shampoo. So the Mane and Tail, this has been the conditioner that I've been putting in my hair. And I'm not really like picky about which conditioner I use, but I just used this one and I liked it. It's really just to like soften your hair and detangle it before the shampoo goes in, so that when you are shampooing your hair, that the shampoo isn't stripping your hair of its moisture, and it's also easier. It's not causing tangles and things like that. So I've been doing that for a little while in my hair routine, and it has really made a difference for me. And so I just like having a go-to conditioner, and this one doesn't cost like a whole lot. And then also it says herbal grow on it. I don't know if it actually like helps with your hair growing, but I just like to think that it does. So I just really, put it in, put my shampoo in, rinse it out, and go about my, other steps of my wash day. So yeah, that's another thing that I'm doing in my hair routine. And then I also got some scrunchies. These are just like the Goody Ouchless ones because I was like running out of scrunchies. I do use like the silk scrunchies a lot, like the satin scrunchies, I mean. But like for actual like ponytails and buns that I want to be like kind of a little, a little tighter, like having, the the ouchless ones, just to kind of do, like ponytails or things like that. Okay, so then this is more like skincare. So aloe vera gel, I've been using this a lot. I use it on my face and I use it on my body as well. It really does help with like reducing discoloration, and also it helps with moisturizing. It's also cleansing. It just has a lot of benefits, so I've been using this on my skin. And then I also got this witch hazel pore perfecting toner. This is just the Walmart brand. It's like basically compared to the Dickinson's brand. But I've been using witch hazel in my skincare routine as like my toner. So I just got another one of that. And then I also got some cotton rounds because I pretty much use these like every day, like multiple ones of them a day. And I'm thinking about possibly getting reusable ones since I use them so much, but for now I'm using the cotton ones, and I use them basically like when I'm applying the toner, like the witch hazel, and yeah. So since I use it on my body and my face, so I use the cotton rounds like kind of more often now. And yeah, so I've also been like, just like I said, like with getting the scissors, just wanting to protect my nails more because my nails really did take a turn for the worst at some point, and they're kind of improving now, but like I've been having to kind of nurture them back to health. So another thing that I'm trying to do now is use gloves like when I'm washing dishes. This is something that I was doing and I feel like it did help, but then the gloves that I had ended up getting a hole in them and I just went back to just using my hands, and so like my hands would tend to get really dried out from the dish soap and things like that, and just like the hot water and all that. So I just want to go back to protecting my hands and wearing the gloves, just to really help my nails and keeping my hands healthy. Alright, so we're almost done here. I just got like two supplements. Um, so this is the papaya enzyme complex, and I use this like after I eat. They're like chewable tablets, and they taste pretty good, and I've been using these for a little while. So it really just helps with digestion. So if I'm eating something that's pretty heavy or something that I feel like might cause me to feel uncomfortable after eating, then I tend to just take these after eating and it helps me feel better. And then I also got some zinc. So this is the 50 milligrams, and this is like kind of like the max strength one, kind of. It also has 250 megagrams of vitamin C. And so I have been taking zinc for a while. I took it like, when things were kind of more well, I mean, you always have to prioritize your health, but like, when things were more like everyone was more cautious about their health at the time, like that's when I was taking this. So basically, whenever I left the house and I was around people, I would take this. And also, I would take it when I was on my cycle because zinc does help with it just helped with just your well-being for that. I don't remember the exact things, but I'll try to mention it. So yeah, it does help with that. And vitamin C does help with your cycle as well. So I like to take this like, if I feel like I need to boost my immune system, or if I'm just wanting to help my my body. So yeah, I got this too, and that is pretty much all for this haul. So I feel like it was pretty comprehensive. There were a few things that I wanted to get but I didn't get, but I think I got like the majority of things. And so yeah, that's pretty much it for the haul, and I hope that it motivated you to just, invest in yourself, keep working on yourself. I just really want to encourage all of you to just, just continue growing and taking care of yourselves and investing in becoming the best version of yourselves. And so, yeah, I just pray that you're all blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.